This is more than a property. It's a legacy. It's your chance to live the Alberta dream, where state-of-the-art facilities meet unmatched craftsmanship. This isn't just a home, it's a private retreat built for those who want it all. The perfect blend of rustic charm and modern elegance. And for $3.9 million, you can claim ownership of a truly one-of-a-kind compound in the heart of Alberta. Get ready to experience country living at a whole new level. Let's dive in. Okay, this house is wild.
These ceilings are so tall and it's so open and full of light in here.
Okay, did you also notice all the big red cedar logs? Like this house is built out of those, and it really gives off like that cabin feel.
Yeah.
But at the same time, with all the finishes and how big the house is, it's also super luxurious.
Yeah, they're beautiful, but I also feel like they're not the same wood that we'd be burning in the wood fireplace right here.
Probably not, but
I hope not.
You know what is beautiful about this fireplace? You can also put some water in, have a kettle, make some coffee, and I mean, speaking of the tall ceilings, look at the tall chimney going all the way up. That is just so beautiful.
This is giving like chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Oh yes,
How
this
magical
is.
would it be in here?
This is like, especially right now, I know we're already past Christmas, this is like a Hallmark movie type of vibe. But the fire's nice, and I think it'd be great to enjoy the heat in this living room.
I think you're right.
There's two feelings I get in this living room.
Okay, what
Number
are they?
one, it feels cozy, yet at the same time, it feels expansive.
Yeah.
If that's the right word?
No, yeah, it's huge in here. What I like though is, okay, so you're sitting here, and even though you're inside, it feels like you're outside because all the windows around you, it's all nature. And like one of the things I noticed is there's no coverings for the windows because why would you want them? Your closest neighbors are the trees, and all the natural light just oozes in here all the time. So you get to enjoy the views out there in here.
I feel like that's part of the whole experience of even having a house out here in all of this nature and forest.
Absolutely. I mean, how many people can say a forest is their backyard?
A couple of things that I think we have to point out
Yeah.
is something below us and also why we're not wearing any shoes. So of course we always bring shoes, brand new ones and
Yeah.
clean ones to wear in the tours, but this flooring is chocolate stained birch hardwood,
Yes.
which is so beautiful and elegant. And I mean, these things look like they just got installed yesterday. They are pristine.
Yeah, I think the thing I like is there's obviously so much wood in here, and yet it doesn't feel too much because it complements it so well. And I think one of the neat things is below us and above us is just as interesting because that is an elk antler chandelier.
And that's not just like a few antlers put together. Someone elegantly put a ton together to make a perfect shape of a chandelier.
Yes, I mean, it's definitely a statement piece in here. I feel like it goes with the flow really well. My question is, do you think they went and found all those, or?
I think so.
You
There's
think?
a lot of acres out here. They probably found them from the elk shedding them. So speaking of elk and having all this land, you can do some hunting out here.
Yeah.
So not only can you contribute to the elk antler chandelier, but you could be eating your elk here too.
Absolutely, you got that elk sausage going on. This is a place you can do it all. Live, hunt, and prepare, I suppose.
And you know what? When you're having family or friends over, this is a good sized dining area, and the light fixture up above, I think also just pairs perfectly with the rest of the home.
Yeah, I think they tied it in really well of keeping some modern feel, but still have this really earthy energy about it. And I think they've kept that in the kitchen too. It just feels like there's such a nice flow from one to the next.
Well, should we go check out the kitchen?
Well, you gotta cook that elk somehow. This is a gorgeous kitchen, and immediately my eyes go to the black granite countertops because I love that they're a statement themselves, but they match with all of the accessories for the lighting and fixtures.
It pairs perfectly, and one thing I like about this is when you're hosting, you have family and friends over, this still overlooks into the open concept floor
Yes.
plan, and that's just a great feature to have. And another cool feature, speaking of attention to detail, look at the wood shelving. You got the big logs there, and if you look below that, you'll see this stone that wraps all the way around. It's actually natural stone from BC.
Oh, I
So
like that.
it is all Canadian, this house.
They really brought the outside inside in this place.
Well, not with everything. These stoves,
Yeah.
these are not natural.
Oh.
But what they are high-end KitchenAid appliances, 6 burners. Obviously a house like this, you can do some entertaining. You're cooking up a lot of meat if you're hunting, and this can do the job.
And okay, this hood fan I feel like is stealing the show a little bit over here too, because they did such a nice job of incorporating it with the fixtures and details too.
And the hood fan's cool, but I like the wood, how they're able to like shape that.
Yeah.
The attention to detail, amazing. You'll also see all that BC rock.
Yeah, amazing. This is a good place to cook. And just off the kitchen, we've got a few more features because right to my right, there's a barn door style door covering the pantry, and right here is the powder room.
And over here to my right is the mudroom that then leads around to the massive wraparound balcony, which we're gonna show you once we're done the inside of the house. But now we're gonna head to the left and check out the primary room. This primary bedroom feels like a super cozy retreat. And although it's cozy, it's quite big, having this big king size bed, and there's even 2 closets on there.
I mean, that's what you're looking at, but I'm looking at this ensuite because it's huge and it's beautiful. This is a gorgeous ensuite bathroom because you kind of have the best of both worlds happening here. You have a beautiful vanity right here, but just beside it is this incredible makeup space where you have the built-in light features, but you also have a huge window here for all that natural light. This is just like get ready in the morning kind of dreamy space, but it just keeps going because further back, you also have this open concept shower with double heads. So you get to be enjoying yourself in here with this incredible view.
Now that we're done the main level, let's go and check out upstairs. Okay, the views up here, not only inside the house, but also outside, make you feel like you truly are living the Alberta dream. You've got the log house, the beautiful views of the nature, the foothills.
Yeah.
You even have the Red Deer River. Like, what more could you ask for?
I think there's so much to enjoy out there, but also in a space like this, you just want to relax, and I feel like they did a really good job of that in the space up here.
Once again, going with that cozy feeling I've been talking about in all these rooms, you're also getting that up here, and built-in bench.
Yes, I love that they did this because I feel like this is a space that you could entertain in. Everything's been open concept, so there's just so much seating to enjoy the TV, movie night, or whatever the space up here brings.
And now I would probably spend a lot of time here watching some Flames games or Oilers game. I mean, we are in a Red Deer area, but I think I'd also be spending my time over there.
Oh, in an office space, a little work and play.
When I was looking at the photos of the property before we came, I don't think I understood how big this office is. Like,
It's huge.
This is the size of most dining tables. I could really just sit here. I don't know how much work I'd get done, to be honest, because the views out this side, that's all 4 sides of the house. You're getting all these windows and all these views. I love that they incorporated that.
Yeah, well, did you know that the last 2 to sit in these chairs were actually those guys? So they couldn't quite make a deal.
Yeah, it's do or die business out here in the Alberta country.
This top level also features this peaceful east-facing patio that gets all the morning sunlight.
Heading down these stairs, we've got to talk about this essentially 2-level waterfall feature.
I know we've talked a lot about them bringing the outside in, but this might top it with having a literal waterfall on a rock wall in the house.
And the most impressive thing is that it looks very natural, but also the sounds. Like, anywhere in the house you are, you can hear the sounds. And speaking of natural, they even got the rock and some plants down here to pair with it. There's a lot of possibilities with this lower level. I know they got it as an entire gym, which is great, but this could be a lounge area. You probably put a pool table here too.
What I like is that it's a walkout. So it doesn't really feel like a basement because you have so much more space right out there.
And I even see a hot tub out there, but I think you should go show them the bedrooms and then we'll head out there.
Okay, come check these out. Down here we have 2 more bedrooms. The first one is over here. It's a great size. It's got huge windows, so there's tons of natural light just beaming in. And on the other side is a very similar sized bedroom, still has the big window, but this one might be for your dog if they're important enough to get their own room. Now for the final room down here is this amazing bathroom. You've got this gorgeous dual vanities right here, and right across is this amazing bath space. I love this huge wood beam in here. There's a gorgeous light fixture, and imagine just soaking in here. And this is amazing, but there is one more tub.
The hot tub. You guys, this would be so surreal, especially on a cold winter day like today, soaking in the hot tub with some drinks, checking out the views of the nature, watching the wildlife go by. You can also see that wildlife in this covered patio. This is a wraparound covered patio, and you'll see these tree trunks that are just massive. I mean, look at how big these are. And these actually go all the way up to the upper patio where Jade's at. So let's go see her. Oh, that was way better than the stairs. Okay, now this upper patio, I think, is where it's at.
I mean, that was impressive, but so is this view and this entire space. This is huge.
I honestly thought the views down there were nice, but I mean, this is beautiful. We're almost at the top of the tree line, and what's great is, like you said, how big this patio is. You could literally have family gatherings out here.
You know what's something that I think make this place extra special, though? Okay,
What?
Don't say anything for a second. It's so quiet out here. Like, I think there's one thing to get luxury in cities and amazing places, but to have the luxury of quiet is something I think not a lot of people get these days.
And on top of that, the privacy. Nobody other than wildlife is going to be seeing you out here.
And I think we just got to take a second to acknowledge just how big these are. And like this trunk right here, I'm sorry, it's like, that's huge.
It is massive. Like, those are so impressive. All right, and now we're back where we originally started at the front entrance. But we are just getting the property tour started, you guys, because now we're about to show you what really sets this property apart. Now we're here at the Horse Lover's Dream Barn.
I can't believe the quality of stables that are in this place. This is the nicest barn I've ever been in.
This is like the Hamptons for your horses almost. There are 6 total stables. Each of them are a really good size. They even have windows in there so the horses can get some views. But this 60 by 40 barn has a lot more than just that. There's a place here for the quad, the side by side. You could even wash it off in the little wash bay. There's a bathroom, and there's a lot more over there too.
What's that secret room?
Well, let's go see what it is.
Oh my gosh.
So is this a saddle room? What is this?
This is a tack room. My old farm roots are coming to play with this one, but these saddles, look at how many you can have here. Everything hung up. This is a gorgeous tack room with a chandelier. There's a chandelier in the tack room.
This does not feel like we're in a barn by any means. The finishings, but also, my eyes are up here. Check out the spurs up there.
Do you think your Nike shoes could hook one of those in there?
You know what?
You got the hat.
I know, I got the hat. I feel like I should have brought, I mean, you got the cowboy boots, the denim boots. Maybe we could put some spurs on there.
Hook me up, let's go.
Okay, so I think, you know, if we did have a horse here, we could grab some spurs, right? We can grab some saddles, and we can go ride the horses in the arena.
I think we gotta see it.
Here we are in the 80 by 200 horse riding arena. I mean, how incredible is this?
I mean, when you saw the stables and you saw the tack room, you can only imagine that this is gonna be just as amazing, but this kind of blew my mind. It's huge.
And I've seen some outdoor riding arenas, of course, but I have not seen an indoor one. And I mean, the size of this thing is huge. Whether it's barrel racing, you could even do some bull riding, I imagine. I mean,
hobby
you could do
horsing?
Hobby horsing. You could really do whatever. But what's also great, if you're watching this and you're like, you know what? I don't have a need for an indoor riding arena. You could actually convert this into a shop. You could even outfit it so it could be a wedding venue or event center.
Yeah.
Really, the sky's the limit with this.
And if all you equestrian lovers thought this was amazing, we're just getting started.
This property has seriously got it all back here. There's 9 livestock pens with custom steel shelters and waterers. There's hay storage, an outdoor riding arena, a round pen, several pastures, 2 dugouts, a 26 by 36 shop, a 120 by 75 cement pad with in-floor heating and a wash bay, and there's even a helicopter pad. And not to mention, all this takes up just a small part of the 154 acres where you can go riverboating, fishing, hunting, kayaking, paddleboarding, hiking, and so much more.
Thank you guys for tuning in to watch this tour. We hope you enjoyed it.
And if you want more details on this property, head to the description below where there is details and links to all of that. And make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay tuned for more tours. We'll see you on the next one.
See you soon.